They dared him to throw the ball. They packed the box so that...
And they're friends.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, John, at least address what is happening right in front of your face right there. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, these guys hate each other.
Or do they?
Hey, oh.
Well.
Fake news.
Jalen went bananas.
Yeah.
And obviously, A.J. Brown was a beneficiary of that. Devontae Smith was a beneficiary of that. But the numbers that he put up through the sky, not only completion percentage, but yards, spreading the love in the city of brotherly love. Jalen Hurts, after being called out for not being a good passer.
Yeah.
By the entire world, and also A.J. Brown, who was maybe a little bit frustrated with how the offense was rolling. 27-13, obviously, against the Steelers, 12-2. Hurts went 25-32 with 290 passing yards, 2 pass touchdowns, 15 carries, 45 yards rushing. Jalen Hurts was back in his bag. Now, sorry for cutting you off.
All good.
That was one of the biggest storylines of the entire weekend was Jalen Hurts is hated by everybody, but he walked his ass into that post-game pressure with the Kangol hat on backward.
Yeah.
Cool chain.
Cool, sick ice. Good hoop earring, too. Good hoop earring, too. I thought it was maybe a microphone there for a second. Look, that literally looks like an iced out microphone. That's what he had to say to lead off the presser after the game.
So that's what y'all want to see, huh?
What a moment. This Eagles team is fantastic. Tone, your team got their asses beat by that guy and Nick Sirianni. And you talked about the second half not getting the rock. The time of possession, as pointed out by our show's contributor, Mark Caboli, 39-52 total, 20 the other way. Second half, 24-10. Out of a 30-minute half. 24 minutes and 10 seconds for the Philadelphia Eagles, 5 minutes and 50 seconds for the offense. Artie Smith in the Pittsburgh Steelers offense has its worst game. It also has its least amount of plays, I would assume, by far. But that's what this Eagles team can do. This Eagles team can absolutely pound you. Saquon Barkley was out. Thought he was going to be okay. Comes back loose, flying around. Feels like they're only getting better and better. This Eagles team, best team in football right now. I think everybody kind of agrees with that sentiment. Offense, defense, and special teams. What did you learn about from that game yesterday? 9-year NFL vet D-Budge.
You know what? I didn't learn much. I knew this about the Eagles coming in, and then obviously it was a lot of noise in the media last week, which it is with this team every week coming off a win, but obviously it was the passing game. Hurts, A.J. Brown, you knew he was going to find 11. You knew Devontae Smith a couple weeks back in, and now he was going to be found as well. Steelers played a lot of man coverage, like Tone said. They spread out. They forced him to throw the ball almost, like I said, forced him to throw the ball. He found the guys all day long. He obviously got yards on the ground as well. And after that, Najee Harris fumble on the toss. Eagles went on 5-yard gain, 6-yard gain, 9-yard gain, 4-yard gain, 23-yard gain, 5-yard, 6, 1, 14-yard, then a couple tush pushes to put it in. And then they touched the ball one time in the fourth quarter. So I think they had 2 possessions in the second half. That's why you almost never see that in the National Football League. So this is who you want to be going into this playoff push. 10-0 now since Sirianni went ball, so Eagles are the most complete team in football.
Yeah, and I wonder what the Philadelphia Eagles fans are saying on our overreactions. I cannot wait to read those and hear those because they were winning earlier in the year, and everybody was calling Sirianni an idiot. Now, they're winning in a fashion, especially this game against the Steelers, where you just keep the other team off the field. Your defense loves that. Defense just gets to sit on the sideline, get as healthy and fresh as possible. Gets so fresh, actually, that you can just punch a guy right in the head. Whenever you're on punt safe. Kind of get jacked up a little bit. Jalen Carter goes with a big-time right to Cam Hayward's head, which then led to the drama for this week for the Philadelphia Eagles, which is boom!
Oh, I thought that was after the punt.
Boom! 2 of them. It was before the punt. You see the ball come through. It's in punt safe, standard punt safe operation. Put the D lineman in there. The only goal is let's make sure the punt gets off, and then we're fair catching this thing. There's no return. This is just kind of a ceremonial play here. They're punting the ball to us. We're going to fair catch it. Our offense is going to get on the field. And with how this thing has been going, our offense isn't going to get off the field until they score again. But then on the sideline, Nick Sirianni wants to go have a little word. Defensive line coach Clint Hurtt goes, no, it's not time. Now's our time. Now's our time. Chill. Come on. Sirianni goes, I need to tell him that he can't be doing that stupid shit right now. Coach Hart's like, hey, now's our time. Big Dom's over there, too, like, hey, Jalen, hey, bud, hey, pal, hey, paisan.
Take it easy.
You can't be punching guys in the head. That's what Sirianni's saying. He's all fired up right now. So obviously this is more drama that people are going to talk about, but the conversation should be this team is going on an absolute run right now. Everything that they've seemingly done has worked, and their fans are jacked up.
They should be.
Their fans think this is the year. Their fans think this is the time that they're able to go on a run. And if you look at the numbers, obviously full domination by one side versus the other side. And this Pittsburgh Steelers team, good. Just a week ago talking about, you know what? Steelers actually have what it takes to maybe win a Super Bowl. Now, obviously, it's an AFC team, not an NFC team. But if you look on the NFC side, everybody at the top can run. But they can't stop. Philadelphia Eagles defense dominant right now.
Very good.
Offense can run if they have to go on a run. And then special teams, I mean, Jake can't be missing any kicks, but Jake will be great going forward, as will their punter. It's like Eagles are the real deal. And fly, Eagles, fly on a road to victory.
Thank God.
What's that?
I mean, that they're good because a couple of my teams. Oh. But, yeah, Eagles held it down.
What happened?
Well, there was, Naj ran down to the 3-yard line, and Darius Slay got blocked into the front row. And then the Steelers got called for 2 personal fouls because the Eagles didn't throw any punches. Turns out they did throw a couple punches.
Not just a couple. They threw a first one, actually.
Replay assist somehow didn't see those either. They said they used it. Didn't see any.
Yeah, so I don't know if they had this person's iPhone level. Darnell Washington, 6'7", 3 bills. Blocks Darius. Boom, there's the right that everybody's referring to in Pittsburgh, saying, oh, okay, we're the only ones that get penalized. Now, him driving Slay all the way to the crowd, there's another punch that just came in there at the end, which, the boys are scrapping. That's the Battle of the Keystone State. That's the Pennsylvania Bowl. Obviously, there's going to be juices flowing, but Darius Slay Jr., also one of the leaders of that team.
Yes.
So, Darnell doing that. The boys are obviously going to rally and show up. You guys are saying you don't like that the Steelers were the only team that was penalized from this particular.
Normally, hey, that's just a classic offsetting.
Yep.
Let's just get out of here and call it. And then the other one was the Jalen Carter. They said that one was after the punt, so it was not a part of the play. So the Eagles still
hell of
have
a
the
shot.
ball.
Open hand. He's smart.
And then the Steelers never got the ball back. Like I said, these wouldn't have made a difference. But Steelers fans were bitching about it.
Yeah, understandable. I can understand. Now, Jalen Carter said he got hit in the head twice earlier in the game. It was not called. So Cam Hayward happened to be the one that got the comeuppance from that entire thing. As you see, the ball wasn't punted yet because it actually goes through the corner of the replay.
I did see that.
Even though they said it was after the ball was punted. I mean, that's just right cross.
Good bop.
That's just right cross. Open hand, too. Smart play, so it doesn't break the knuckles.
Back in the 70s.
Boom!
That would have killed 90% of the human race.
But the Hayward heads. The Hayward heads were built for that.
That's right.
They were built for that. How about him standing up almost being upset as opposed to being concussed or wobbly? What are we doing? This is not football. I didn't know this was happening.
Oh,
That's a Hayward.
I love Jalen Carter.
God.
I respect that.
Yeah.
He's such a mean cuss.
He is a mean cuss.
I saw a little clip where I think Jordan Davis was going to help up like an offensive lineman that went to Georgia, and he went ahead and Jalen's like slapped his hand away, like, no, we ain't helping. No, this ain't Georgia.
We do not care.
Right. Yeah, then when Nick Sirianni's going at it with Clint on the sideline, Carter just back there cheesing it
Laughing,
up.
yeah.
I love this dude. Those are the type of D tackles I like.
Not now, coach. You ain't doing this now. Big Dom's like, hey, listen, here's a little situation brewing. I don't know if you guys know. Everybody keep it cool. Everybody keep it cool.
Awesome.
Like Jalen gives it a little fuck it here.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Smack him again.
There was another good gift from this game. Mike Tomlin and the ref explaining. I think this situation.
This was after the Slay fight.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
The slave fight. And the ref says, we saw your guys start it, initiate it, and do the fight. And he tells him to get the fuck away.
The hand.
Man, get the fuck away from me. What a move. Football's the best, dude. So many different emotions, situations that brew. Darnell doing that block.
He's so awesome. He's like having just a.
That's a helpless situation. If you're Slay and he's got you locked out, like, I don't really know what you can do.
He's on
there's
skates.
not much you can do.
He's on skates, and he can't even just fall because then.
Oh, look at his wingspan.
Plays over, DB. What do you think?
300 pounds.
You like? I love Darius Slay punching him. Just so we
do.
just so we have this whole thing out in the open and we're transparent. I love that Darius Slay just got blocked for 20 yards, and this guy wouldn't let go. And he just says, "Fuck it." I like that he did that because he knows that in that situation he's outreached, like we saw, outweighed, out-heighted, everything in a fight that is bad for you. Darius Slay is certainly experienced there with 6'7", 320, 330, whatever tight end Darnell Washington is. So for him to say, nah, and throw a right punch, I respect it. I absolutely respect it. Now, is there a penalty that should probably come alongside that? Potentially. He couldn't even get to him, actually. He's just holding him. It's like when you're holding a little kid's forehead.
Or a hockey fight.
It's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah.
I thought GP was on the field. I was like, holy shit, he's back.
Yeah, go get him. Get in there.
Could you imagine
George
Pickens was on the field for that? He's coming flying in over the top.
Yeah.
He's potentially tsunami.
They got the entire crowd.